welcome back to my channel. This is Sis Kathy Vet coming to you with another Country Wayne skit from these Skitlanta streets. Now we're gonna head over to Shayla Drive, okay, and she's having a conversation with Delicia, and Delicia tells her that she doesn't talk to King anymore. Now, why would she say that? Because she had a conversation with Iman, and now Iman knows about her and King. We know that she even told Iman that there's nothing really. They talked a couple times, really not anything going on. But then towards the end, she told him, because he threw up, he thinks he owns her, of course, because men of this status can, when they can just throw around money and cars, they think they basically own you, even though they have a woman. You're supposed to still tolerate their mess. So at this point, you know, Delicia, what you saying really don't hold too much more water for me. Are you better than Shayla? Yeah, to a certain extent, but you still dealing with a man that you know is in a relationship. As much as we can't stand Shayla, to her credit, you know, she's number one. You playing your position is number two. You act like you something special, because why, Delicia? Why you think you special? This man got a whole nother woman. Little do you know, okay, that he's dealing with, and God knows how many others. So throwing money at you at the end of that skit, she told him, you can keep your money. Are you serious? So did you really mean that? You want to continue putting up with this mess, even though we don't know about King. King could be, you know, another scammer. It looks like from past videos, him and Dan may be sharing the same apartment, looks like, for what Lauren went to, from when Delicia saw his place. They may be scamming women. He may be doing it just the same. We haven't seen that from King yet. King is supposed to be coming to Atlanta, I think. We'll see if we will see more of him. He basically doesn't want to share Delicia. He knows the situation about Iman, and he's not having it. Why does she not want to deal with him anymore? You want to keep being bought by Iman, watching him with Shayla? It says a lot about you and your self-respect, and how you will lower yourself for things that make you no better than Lauren. And I tried to give you more credit before, but how many put in the comments think that Delicia is just as bad as Shayla for what she deals with, and Lauren for what she's tolerating with Iman? I mean, this has been going on for months now, and getting less and less respect for Delicia as time goes on. I was hoping the conversation with Ro would change her a little bit, make her a little better. I think she needs to put her foot down with Iman and tell him he can kiss with the sun no shine. Keep your money. I don't know about that car, though. She may not want to get that up. But at the same day, you're an entrepreneur. You're a businesswoman that seems to be doing good for herself. You was doing fine before Iman. You can do good with that behind him. Don't let your self-respect and your character get lowered for anybody. We got enough people with bad characters in Wayne's world. So please, Delicia, stop that. But let's see, why is she trying to downplay old King? Let's get into it.
Finally got him down. Ooh, hot girl, yes. Hey, look, a baby ain't never stopped me. I know that.
We know.
That's your ministry, ain't it? Period. Mm-hmm. Clearly.
All right, with the leather suit.
So I was thinking,
look at this girl.
As I was writing our future guest list, maybe we can just start off with the people that we know that already have some motion, kind of introduce people to the podcast.
You're like a video vixen.
I know for sure you know some people.
Yeah, I already have quite a few people I've already reached out to that are on board. A lot of people are actually excited about this, so it's good. Yeah.
Okay, maybe write down all the people that you know. Also, maybe you can include King. King would be great for our podcast. I think since it's already 5 women, we need some men. And the girls love King, and they would love to see some of y'all chemistry too.
That's the thing. Like, we don't really have much chemistry. Like,
Delicia, I saw you and King together. Y'all have amazing chemistry.
Why, when you with King, you all lovey-dovey, like you looking for something, you know, you want to progress, you want to continue getting to know each other. But now with Iman and Shayla, you acting like it's nothing. Is she doing that because she's upset that Shayla told her business to Iman? She's not telling Shayla about that conversation, though. But she's downplaying it so Shayla can go back to Iman and say, you know what? I found out from Delicia it wasn't what I thought it was. So this is why she's saying that. Delicia, don't let Iman stop you from progressing with anybody, whether it's King or not. Because we don't know a lot about King. We still learning him. Who knows? He may not be good for you either. But it sure ain't Iman. He's sure not the one for you. So why are you holding back for right now for Iman and the things he's giving you? Why are you subjecting yourself to this? I think you need a couple more conversations with Ro.
Y'all have some of the best chemistry.
No,
we apartment hunting anyway.
We're just cool. I'm not taking him serious. I'm not putting too much thought into King, honestly. He's cool. All the women and all that stuff it's just not my thing.
Well, you know, that's just a part of his image. That's not how he truly is. Right?
But you taking Iman with all his women.
On King.
You're cool with everybody, Delicia. Everybody's just cool to you.
Yeah, I'm just not interested in him the way that you think. It's not.
Weren't you just saying that you missed him? What do you mean?
Mm-hmm. You should know it's something up with that, Shayla.
Mm-hmm. But no, he's not really my speed. We're cool. I'm not taking it serious. Like, I'm just focused right now on this podcast, focusing on business.
That's always your excuse. You and King look bomb together. You're not going to meet a man that fine that's going to be in your life and listen to you and care about the things that King cares about with you.
I'm not going to find that.
The more I think about these situations with people trying to keep things on the low and high and be so deceptive, you got King and Delicia with Iman and Delicia. You have Lauren with Dan and what's the guy, Mr. Big, whoever her main dude is. You got that situation. Shayla got a lot of situations and drama going on. So does Amber, but mainly Delicia and Lauren. I don't know how Lauren. I don't even want Lauren on the podcast, but however long she gonna be, she's telling the people that she need a month. Dan, before, I don't know. Dan, it's crazy, but if she ain't there in a month, he coming to look for her. All hell about to break loose. But what's gonna happen is King could very well call that podcast and start some drama to see how she really feel. And mind you, he knows about Iman now. So that's gonna be a whole different story that's gonna be telling. If he calls in and put in a question, she's gonna have to answer honestly and or not. And that's gonna showcase her and what she got going on. Who knows if Iman calls and try to be funny. But it's gonna be some drama from this podcast because you have the public getting involved. And with Lauren, with this guy Dan, let me tell you something. The guy that she dealing with, hear her on the radio and get a whiff of this podcast, and Dan listening to the podcast, and they both claiming her as they woman. Oh, let me tell you something. It's about to go crazy. They don't realize that. They think they can control what's gonna be said by who and what, but the public is getting involved in this podcast and it's going to be crazy. So what these girls are expecting is going to be smooth and they going to have in control is totally going to get out of control. You can best believe.
I'm saying, now that you have it, you might as well just take advantage of it. You don't have to be so hard all the time.
It's not about being hard. It's about being real with myself. That's just not my speed. I'm cool on that. We're cool.
Please let this come out with Iman and Delicia. Please.
I really thought King was perfect for you.
And I want you to be perfect for someone else. It's not me.
Delicia, I want you to have somebody. I want to be able to go on double dates, couples trips. Me, Iman, you, whoever you got.
I'm straight, sis. I don't want to be on couples dates with you and Iman. No shade, but
you've already been on one with us.
She don't mind that. She can watch
them. Now you acting funny, talking about you straight. You always in here with us.
I just don't want to be on no couples date with y'all. Like, that's just, y'all got your own little thing. I just don't mesh with that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, don't count King out. Is all I'm saying. Talking about you're not interested in him like that. Who are you fooling? I saw you when you were around him.
Girl, I just met him. What are you talking about?
But I know how you are. You doing a little laugh. You did a lot of extra. You did a lot of extra.
You can't pull a wool over Shayla's eyes. She peeped everything. So it is when you switch up and talking different. She knows. She just don't know the reason why Delicia is switching up. Delicia need to switch right back because Iman playing her for a darn fool. He's playing Shayla with 2 other women. And Delicia, little do you know that there's another woman involved, and there may be 2 more involved outside of you and Shayla. But you talking about him with all a king with all the women and all, really? So what is Iman? Because he paying for you? You know? It's sad. It's sad. And it's making you look, in a negative light. You want to come out all sophisticated, Miss stylist, and you all great. But when it comes, and people do that, they on point when it comes to their profession. They crap when it comes to their personal life. And many of us have known that. We just don't have it right. Personally, it's a mess. Professionally, it's great. AKA Anthony, AKA IE Anthony, IE Amber. Come on. Wayne. Yeah. So let's see. But what do you think about this with Delicia playing down King? You think she's doing this for the sake of not having Shayla not mess up her thing with Iman and her money and her car, so she can go back and say, "Oh, babe, I was wrong about Delicia and King." I think so. Put in the comments what you think, family. We're gonna go on to the next.